What up? 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 What's going down? Straight to the point. Sports and entertainment. Hit the like. Sub to the channel. Hit them notifications too. And share this video too as well. All right. Shout out to the whole entire LDBC, the Lions Den basketball and boxing community. I want to give a shout out to the following people before I get this video started. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to the brother Ticket TV. Definitely go sub to Ticket TV. Give a shout out to Cypress TV. Definitely go sub to Cypress TV. Street Politics TV, aka Player Co. Definitely go sub to his channel. Alabama Hitter. Go sub to his channel. And the Queen, Real Talk with Tamara. Definitely go sub to her channel too as well. And pretty much everybody that has touched on this situation. What's up in here? I see y'all in here. What's up with it, the Real? I see you in here. What's up, Ted? I see you in here, man. You said salute. He finna tell it all. He ain't got nothing to lose. He done already. You said his daughter behind him. That boy Big Cypress up in her. Cypress, man. Cypress was hiding from me yesterday, man. Cypress was in both bushes yesterday. You feel me? Yeah, man. Nah, man. What Govan gonna say, man? But no. But yeah, he finna tell it all. But who he gonna mention? That's the question. Is he gonna mention some more names? Are there gonna be some more names involved? Uh-oh. Pressure. What's up, Ashley? I see you in the building. Make sure y'all holler at Ashley. If y'all guys like FanDuel, Ashley is on FanDuel. If you like the bets, her and Cypress are big on FanDuel and on the bets. If y'all get into gambling, fantasy football, holler at them. Salute to the Queen, Ashley. I see you in here, sweetie. You think he gonna put it on just now? Oh no, hold on. A lot of people feel like hold on. A lot of people feel like he finna do a little more than that. A lot of people feel like he gonna do a lot more than that. A lot of people feel like he gonna bring up Gotti name. I'm just being 100. I'm just keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely go holler at her for the fantasy. For those of y'all that getting fantasy football and FanDuel. But and we gonna talk football. Don't worry. I'm gonna talk football, okay? But man, we gotta get this out of the way because we got a couple more hours before this case gets started, man. Sure, really, pretty much probably another hour or so. Do y'all think Zebo? I don't know, man. But listen, this is what I'm saying, man. Look, I'm letting people know now. If Cypress disagrees with me, I'm gonna let people know this first and foremost, okay? Regardless of how people feel about Zach Randolph don't have shit to do with this, man. Zach Randolph don't have shit to do with this, and the reason why I know that, man, is because I got people that know Zach Randolph on more of a friend level. Zach Randolph, man, Zach Randolph, bro, he's not into that no more. That was earlier in his career, like, you know, and he really not into all that, you know, catching bodies and all that other stuff. Nah, man. He was really about getting money and moving work and shit like that. Alabama Hitter, what's up in it? I see you in here, man. Make sure y'all go sub to Alabama Hitter. Dope dope ass live yesterday by the brother Alabama hitter. He coming with it, man. But listen, man, it's finna go down, man. Govan and listen, I know Alabama hitter was talking yesterday because I said the same thing. They still don't have enough. A lot of people were saying that they still don't have enough. Even though that everybody putting, oh yeah, Gotti in the title, stuff like that. They still don't have enough. Now, this is what I want to focus on, y'all. Everybody is talking about the inside of the camera, right? And they're talking about, you know, the mom, how she was behind the counter and she ran like she already knew something was fitting to happen. What y'all think about that? Now, let's dive into it, man. We got to talk about Makita. It's out there, man. I don't want people getting all sensitive. Come on, y'all know how we do it. Let's hear this. Do y'all see what they're saying? Now, I peep game. Like, it was like a lot of people are feeling like, you know, she was a part of the play, man. Pretty much. Like you know, if you look at the video and you look how or something like that, it kind of looked like, okay, before, you know, when she was at the register, and then you look at, okay, how she kind of like looked, and then it was kind of like she ran before, I guess, you know, they had started doing what they did to Dolph. I mean, do y'all not find that suspicious? I know Ted sees it. Come on, hitter, where you at? What's up? Oh, okay, y'all talking about the classic. Yeah, it's suspicious. Listen, man. Like I said, man, everybody wants to sit up here and they want to place it all on one person. Now, a lot of the stuff that they were saying yesterday was on point. Well, pretty much what Cornelius, aka Cornbread, said. Man, his name shouldn't even be Cornbread. It should be, you know, corn oil, or, you know, canola oil. As much dope as he's shooting up his system and all that other stuff, you know what I'm saying? Popping pills and ecstasy and stuff like that, man. I didn't even know people still do ecstasy, man. I thought ecstasy was like early 2000s. She saw a man at Draco. I don't blame her. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But a lot of people now, I don't know if there was any audio to the video, but like usually females, I know coming from where I come from, and there's like something that's fitting to happen. Females actually, they see more detail about what's going on. They prone to having niggas back, right? So a lot of people are wondering, like, why when you say, Dolph, get out the way or something like that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people were asking that, you know what I'm saying? Now, we don't know. A lot of people said that, you know, she was screaming and stuff like that, but then there was all this stuff about her, you know, the husband having Dolph's body and all this other stuff. Like, and I'm glad, shout out to Alex, man, because, hey, man, he dispelled the narrative yesterday in Cameras Live. He was talking about, look, that kills the shit about the U-Haul. Ain't nobody talking about no U-Haul no more. So you said yeah, man, don't nobody, man, I didn't even think nobody was fucking with ecstasy no more. Hey, I'm just being real out here because I ain't gonna lie though, man. I was like, I listened to True Results. Some of the stuff that he was saying was on point, but then the U-Haul, That's what everybody been looking at U-Haul. But hey, that's something that Alabama hitter he pointed out yesterday, man, in Tamara's live. So I had to give him props for that shit, man. But I'm just saying, it just looked kind of suspicious to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, man. You don't know who is trying to get your position in life. You don't know who's a part of the play. You don't know who's out to get you, man. You know, because let's just call it what it is. Dolph was, regardless of what people want to think, Dolph was a powerful individual in that city. I mean, you have people calling him the king of Memphis. Me, myself, personally, I don't think he's the king of Memphis, you know. And it doesn't have to do with Gotti. It doesn't have to do with any of the other guy. It doesn't have to do with Pooh Shiesty or what's it called, Finesse or Moneybag. The person who I see is the king of Memphis is Project Pat. She could have took it off. We don't know. She had a mask on, you feel me? Yeah, I know, but you know, like, hey, in a situation like this, hitter, Ashley, Cypress, the real, everybody that's in here, in a situation like this, to me, everybody's a suspect. Everybody's a suspect. Especially if you coming from, if people are trying to backdoor you. And this is what trips me out too, right? This is what really is cold-hearted. Are y'all ready for this? This is the real cold-hearted part. This is what's really cold-hearted right here. The fact that these guys didn't even know Dolph. You know, and you heard that Cornelius was saying he just wanted money for his birthday, for his girl's birthday. Nigga, I got 2 daughters. I'm not gonna go off somebody that I don't know. You don't even know these dudes, but because you got all them pills up in you, all that chemical floating around in your brain, you don't know any of that. Nah, I don't feel no sympathy. Respect to Miss Tamara, love Miss T to death, but I disagree with her as far as having a soft spot for these grown men. They not babies. They grown men. You had consciousness of what you were doing. Now you didn't know how to shoot the damn Draco. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody, you know, you could tell they didn't know how to shoot it. Everybody could recognize that. The way that he was handling the Draco and stuff like that, and then he was talking about that's not the gun that he wanted to shoot and all this other stuff. Man, you should have took some sort of target practice or some shit. And they lucky they didn't really shoot anybody else. If anybody had been in there the way that they was shooting out of control, somebody else would have got hit. And all Drop wanted to do, all he wanted to do is just be that guy on the label. That's all he wanted to do, was just be that guy on the label. That's it. But I mean, he wasn't like, they weren't like good friends or no shit like that, right? They weren't like rubbing elbows or no shit like that. They wasn't like, it wasn't that type of relationship or no shit like that. And as a matter of fact, from what I know, is that I know that what's he called had knew him. Hernandez Govan, he knew him. But it don't make no sense. But guess what? Them guys weren't cool. Them guys, this is what I will say to you, hitter. Okay, Straight Drop and Cornelius, they weren't cool like that. They were not cool like that. And then on top of that, he was like, he said, did you hear how he was? He was like, yeah, were y'all cool or something like that? The lawyer, he was like, were y'all cool? He was like, oh man, well, no, we was alright. Nigga, man, you don't like that, nigga. This was all business. Well, shit, I wouldn't want nobody on that shit either. I don't want nobody attached to any bullshit. I mean, Dolph was right about that shit. Until I saw the replay, that's heartless. That's BS. I can't respect it. I mean, it is heartless, man. But I will say this, man, about Marcus, and I'm interested into now. This is what nobody's really talking about. What is Jamarcus? What's Jamarcus gonna say? No, the shooters didn't have a history. Yeah, they weren't cool with each other, no shit like that. But there's the narrative like those guys were, like they were a team hitter. Like these guys were soldiers on the battlefield together or whatever. Man, you could tell that these guys didn't know what the hell that they were doing. Now, if you look at Mo 3, the shooting with Mo 3, and you go back and you go look at this shooting right here, there was two totally, entirely different handling of the gun that they had. Never shot a Draco before. You could man. They'll kick you out of a gun range, and I'm pretty sure Ashley knows this because she goes to gun range. Anybody that's been in the gun range, if you always are hitting the ceiling, and I'm talking about the back of the the target, you know what I'm saying, or if you're shooting out of control, they'll only let you do that like so many times, and they'll either make you get that weapon up out of there or not shoot it anymore, and you got to shoot something else, or you can't bring that to the range anymore. You think they're gonna set them free? What? He helped his brother. We're getting away and quit. Gee. Well, no. I mean, what? Juk was older. Who's older? Orange Mile or Juk? Or who was older? That's bosses, Ashley, sweetie, that are like in their 50s and 60s. Yeah, Devin and K1 was in the same clip. Drop and Corn were put together. Yeah. I think Juk is older, right? Juk had to be older than Orange Mile. I mean, you probably just look a little older, man. The streets age you real quick, man. Yeah, Juk is older, so Orange Mile Quake, he's still in that range of he young enough to still be in it or whatever, but he's old enough to really sit his ass down, if that makes any sense. Hey, fact, Ted. But 60, I mean, there's people still in their 60s. Still, there was a pastor. I think y'all heard about this. There was a pastor in Louisiana. He was like in his 70s, and he was moving dope, and they got him on a dope charge. That nigga was moving heavyweight. I'm talking about a pastor, and he's in his 70s. I mean, shit, that's just not unheard of. And then of course you got older females that's running shit. I think I was watching a documentary on this one. She was an older queen pin, and she was like in her 60s. But you know, in black culture, man, really, 60 and 70, that's really not old. Ashley, come on now. We age gracefully around this bitch. Yeah, 47. So they in their 40s. That's not. But I do agree with Ashley in this sense, though. Hitter, Ted, um, the real Cypress, everybody that's in here, man. I do agree with Ashley on this. Yeah, man, when you get like, hell, when you get 35, man, your ass need to really just figure out what the fuck you do. Like me, I'm like, oh, I was on the level like, 25. I'm like, damn, I'm too old to be doing this shit. I was thinking at like 25, that some people look at that as a baby or whatever. I'm just saying that's me. Okay, if I don't have shit done by the time I'm 25, okay, something's wrong. Nigga, you 44 still playing in the streets or whatever. You got to think about it. Every year, there's a new crop of young guys that's coming up. It's kind of like it's kind of like football, right? Every season, you got a new crop of talent that's here to take your place, right? Like when you in high school, okay, you got, let's say you a junior or something like that, but you got these guys that getting ready to come out of the 8th grade or whatever, and they're highly talented, and what you're doing, they feel like, oh, you old news. That freshman is already learning shit that you don't know about because you really ain't hip to it. But by the time that motherfucker hit a sophomore and you a senior, he's already to take your spot. Well, that's how the streets is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were yesterday's news. They like the respect for the OGs and shit like that. They don't respect no OGs and nothing like that. And that's why what's his name? Now I don't. How can you blame Cornelius for feeling the way that he feel? He got hustled. $800. Hell, shit, I'd be mad too. I mean, hell, he told it all. I mean, he was singing like Patti LaBelle and shit. But I mean, how can you blame him? $800. Nigga, hey, how can you blame that nigga for Nino Brown and that nigga? Out of the hit range. You have to stay out of the way. Yeah, I mean, like, no, it's just like the brother Cypress, right? I was having a conversation with him. I'm like, nigga, we know when it's time to go. I know when I know when it's time to go. Like, man, nigga, I don't want to be tied into that shit. I think I was on Hitters Live one time. We were talking about how, okay, everybody want to still be in the club at like 40-something years old, 50-something years old, all this other stuff, man. Nah, nigga, you don't know really what's going on. And you get yourself caught up in some bullshit. Hell yeah, man. That nigga he got more than finesse, bro. That boy got manhandled. He got man hustled. he got gorillaed. I mean, shit, man. That motherfucker bro, he got paid and fooled. You know how when we talk about football, you got mossed. That nigga got mossed. Them niggas got mossed. Them niggas got mossed. And hey, I don't feel no sympathy for him. Shit, because look, now you got 2 niggas in jail and you got 2 niggas dead. And one of them, because of some because he didn't know, he didn't quite know what was going on. When I talk about dog, nobody wins in this situation. Actually, 3 niggas finna be locked up. I mean, he was. I mean, look at him, man. Look at him. Look at him, man. His voice all high pitched. You have no. Man, that nigga up in there. Man, you could tell that motherfucker scared in the motherfucker. He don't want it. Man, that nigga don't want to go to jail or prison. Voice all high pitched. Me, I don't know, man. Nigga voice high pitched than a motherfucker, man. But I gotta say that Cypress did call it, and Tamara called a lot of that stuff. I gotta give a shout out to the Queen Tamara, man. She called a lot of the stuff that was going on. Everything from where the location, what location the shooters had went to. Everybody, there was this narrative about Marcus not doing anything. Marcus, he did what he could as a shoulder. I'm giving him props. I never had anything to say about his brother. There was everybody up in there trying to blame him and all this other stuff. Nah, he went after them. And then from what I hear, he went in the back and got some more artillery and continued shooting or something like that. Yeah, the real, why you keep calling her auntie, man? Damn, she's not that old, nigga. God damn, nigga, you make it seem like she like grandma. God damn. Shit, I must be grandpa around this motherfucker. Me and Cypress and shit. God damn, Tamara's not old at all. How old are you, the real? You must be in your 20s or something. Calling her auntie. Yeah, man, they calling Shay, Uncle Shay. Hee. Yeah, Miss T was on point. I got to give it to her, man. She and like I said, man, it was just a lot of speculation. Everybody pretty much had been on point from, as far as the 100K on his head and stuff like that, on Dolph's head and stuff, man. That stuff that they had speculated, but I think where a lot of people, their assumptions or their speculation, it had to do with them being at the restaurant or at Makita's or whatever, and the actual shooting that took place inside. Just out of respect, I'm 25. Nigga, you a grown ass man. Out of respect, nigga. Do you not know that there's 25-year-olds with 40-year-old women? Yeah. Nah, man, auntie, yeah, damn, man, that sound bad, nigga. God damn, nigga, you could walk around with a cougar. Don't try to act like you ain't got no cougar, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I done seen one of my cousins, he showed up with a cougar. I had a couple friends that had a couple cougars, man. Cypress like them cougars too. Yeah, Ted like them cougars too. Hey, the real and Ted, man, they be like, hey, auntie, you gonna cook me dinner today? But like, boy, I am not your auntie. I'm supposed to be with you. Get it right. Y'all be like, yes, ma'am. It's like John Witherspoon said, you can't get whipped. You gotta whip that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just messing with you, the real man. I'm just messing with you. Nah, but man, let's talk some football, man. If I'm gonna get on football for a second. I'm gonna get on the trial in just a little bit. I know for those of y'all that are gonna be, wanting to watch the trial, make sure y'all go Miss Tamara, Real Talk coverage, or whatever. I know the brother James, Notable Boy Sports and News. He's been talking about it too quite a bit. But I'm gonna talk about some football, man. I'm gonna talk about the Bills for a second. Josh Allen candidate right now. Four touchdowns. I think he had 263 yards, no interceptions, and they just absolutely destroyed the Jaguars. Who Trevor Lawrence is now 0-3. He's stealing money. I know Cypress finna, he finna get on me about that shit. Lawrence was gonna come out killing the season. They got destroyed, 47-10. Yeah, shout out to them Cougars. Hey, man, shout out to the Cougars and the BB. But just absolutely got destroyed. Now, Trevor Lawrence, he usually doesn't throw under 200 yards, but lately, that's what he's been doing. The Bills are out to get the Kansas City Chiefs. The Bills don't want anybody else except the Kansas City Chiefs. They want to get their get back. Josh, people think, and on top of that, he's very accurate. He's gonna find you, and he could play rough too. He knows how to play rough. Okay, I know he's having a bad year. I know. Okay, all right. Y'all want to tell me? Okay. Damn, man, Ted, you just let me know about that. Listen. I can't help that these motherfuckers, they get their money and then they start playing like shit. I can't help that they get their money and then they start playing like shit, man. But yeah, they are a contender now. If Houston, I'm waiting to see how Houston is going to bounce back because my focus has been on the AFC. I'm gonna be honest with you, my focus has been on the AFC, even though I'm with Tampa Bay or whatever. My focus has been on the AFC because the AFC right now is looking to be very extremely competitive once again. You got the Steelers that are 3-0. They're gonna ride it out with Justin Fields, and you got Josh Allen. They're playing at a Super Bowl level, and then you got who else? Who else am I missing? I think that's about it. The Browns, they're playing like ass right now, and right now it could be like from what it's looking at, man. It's looking like the Bills. I'm just talking about just from the grand scheme of things. The Bills are likely to be a contender, but it's still a long season. The Ravens, they got their win. Let's just see if they're going to pick up momentum. Derrick Henry, he's in a groove now, so let's see how he does. Yeah, rated. Oh, okay, all right. Listen, hey, man, I know you love Adams, man, but uh, I don't know, man. You never know. Jamar Chase. Now let me talk about the Bengals in Washington. Jaden Daniels, bruh. Jaden Daniels. Hey, the Commanders, bruh. Hey, the Commanders. Hey, now, shout out to Cypress TV, man. And shout out to myself. We told everybody that Washington, Magic Johnson, gonna turn things around. Magic Johnson with the he turning things around in Washington. Jaden Daniels. What was it? What did he have? I think he had like it was 250 yards, 253 yards, I think it was, and had two or three, I think it was 3 touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Now, Joe Burrow, he had more yardage, and it looked like he outplayed him. But the Washington Commanders, they took over on both offense and as well as defense. Oh, okay, all right. Oh, so you did say that, huh? Where is my truck at? Okay, so you did say the Commanders. Well, listen, man. They have a good see. Dallas is punching the air right now. They're Cuba good in they're Cuba good in the air right now because of out there Cougar out there the Cougar was worried about you. You said the Eagles are inconsistent and dumb coaching. Yeah, well, shit, Dallas got dumb coaching. Dallas got dumb coaching. They're looking for replacements for Mike McCarthy. They're looking for replacements for Mike McCarthy. I think it's about that time or whatever. Mike McCarthy, I've never been sold. The game has caught up to Mike McCarthy. I think the Eagles will, they'll bounce back. You know what I'm saying? They get in their little groove. Like whenever you bring in a new running game or whatever, sometimes it takes a little bit to get the mojo going. Like they came out the very first game. You gotta remember, very first game, they were already talking about the Eagles are gonna be a contender and stuff. Why? Why? He Man, Ted, I don't understand why, bro. I don't understand how he hanging on. I know he won a ring, but that was that was how many years ago? Man, can we do something in the last 10 years? My goodness. I mean, I ain't trying to put him at a level like Jeff Fisher and no shit, but god dog. So you said he always gonna be your guy, man, but he sure ain't the guy at Dallas, man. I'm not gonna put all this on Dak, man. Mike McCarthy and Zimmer, they definitely got to get the smoke, especially Zimmer. Zimmer has Zimmer has shown his inability to get these guys to play defense. You see, Michael Parsons is unhappy. Who? Mike McCarthy? Because they wanted him there, Jay. They wanted him there. Yeah, they wanted him there. They had been talking for, I think, prior to that. He wasn't coaching. He had took what, a 2-3 year break or something like that. How many years did he take a break? He took a break for a little bit. He had been out of coaching for quite some time. That I do know. He had been out of coaching. Yeah, like 2 or 3 years. He had been out of coaching for like 3 years or whatever. So, really, to be honest with you, Ted, that's that's a long time not to coach or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because, to be away from the game, because it always goes back to what I tell y'all about, like, taking breaks and stuff catching up to you, man. You gotta be consistent with it. It's kind of like, you taking a break from a sport that you play. If you're gonna lose your rhythm. It's the same thing with coaching, man. Stuff changes. There's new schemes. There's stuff that people develop and find out. It's like Bill Belichick. I didn't know this, but Bill Belichick was responsible for some of a lot of the schemes and stuff like that the Patriots that had drew up during the championship years. That was um that was Bill Belichick. Well, no, for New York. No, for the New York Giants. I'm sorry. It was for the New York Giants, not for the Patriots. It was for the New York Giants because LT was talking about it. You think Strahan going? I mean, not Strahan. Damn, Lord have mercy. Shanahan. You think Shanahan gonna get fired? I don't know. We'll have to see, man. But I certainly thank everybody for pulling up. Make sure you like the video, share it, subscribe, hit them notifications too. Straight to the point, sports and entertainment. And I get at y'all later.